But my point is, it's a huge risk, and the history tells you that history doesn't work. It didn't work with Neymar. It didn't work. Kane didn't. He couldn't do much at Tottenham.
It didn't even work with
Yo guys, welcome back to the final whistle. Today, the football world has been shocked this week, and today we are talking about it. Well, are we really shocked? I'm not really shocked, but Mbappe has now joined Real Madrid on a free transfer, which is brazy to be fair. What do you guys make of the transfer in general? Personally, I'm going to go a bit first. I'm not rating it at all. I'm not rating it for his career. Obviously, I know he's always wanted to play at Real Madrid, but personally, just for football itself, I just feel like you're going there, yeah, you're going to win a couple trophies, you probably win a Ballon d'Or, but what does that really say about...
Bro, you're saying it like this is nothing.
Wait, hold on, because I mean, when you dream to be a footballer, you want to win trophies.
Bro, of course.
Ballon d'Or, yeah. Win a World Cup.
Okay, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why, because the other day I was playing Call of Duty with my mate, yeah, and I was talking to him, and I was like, listen, although, yes, he's going to win a Ballon d'Or, he's going to win trophies, he's going to be regarded as one of the great players to ever play the game. But one, he's won a World Cup, right? Mm-hmm. And if he, for example, he hasn't won a Ballon d'Or, but if he, for example, went to a team, I'm not saying he needs to go to a rubbish team, but go to a team and make them either Champions League winners or just take them to the top, win the league title with them. Maybe they haven't done it in a while. For example, I'm not even going to say Man United because he wouldn't come to a Europa League team. But let's say he goes to Arsenal and he wins Arsenal their first Champions League. And as an Arsenal fan, you guys were regarded as one of the greats. He won you your first Champions League or whatever it may be. He wins a Ballon d'Or at your club. And say he goes on to win multiple Ballon d'Ors at your club. He can now, I'm not saying he will be, because obviously we know Messi and Ronaldo are the GOATs and will be the GOATs, but he can put his name in that hat, similar to how Kobe in basketball, his name is in the hat. People say it's LeBron, people say it's Michael Jordan, but Kobe's in the hat. I feel like if Mbappe went to a club, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man United, if we were in the Champions League or whatever, and take them to glory and win Champions Leagues and Ballon d'Ors at their club, he can say, look at what I've done at other clubs.
Yeah, but that's like saying Ronaldo. That's like saying Ronaldo shouldn't have gone to Real Madrid. He went up into a different level by going to a club that matched that level of ambition.
He could have done the same at Man United. We were challenging. We were
no. But when you go to a club like Real Madrid, you are a Galactico. You are saying, I'm here because I'm one of the best players. It's not easy to start for Real Madrid. And with all the forward players that they have, if Mbappe, he probably will be chosen every week. That alone tells you that he's one of the best players in the world. And that already puts you up there in terms of Ballon d'Or. Right? And now, if he now goes on to win the Champions League, which is what they aim for every single year, as well as winning the league title, that, of course, will put him into shouts for best player in the world, for Ballon d'Or shouts, especially if he's the one scoring most of the goals, which, most likely will be the one. I think it's a great move for him. I think it's a great move for Real Madrid. If I was a Real Madrid fan, I would be gassed right now. Of course. I think the only people who would not like the move, is the rest of La Liga and anyone that comes up against Real Madrid because it's not your team.
Barcelona pissed.
But they're fuming. You need to remember, how did Real Madrid become this great team? It's because they've had players that have come to their club and been successful at their club. Legacies and stuff can change for clubs if players choose to play for the clubs. For example, if right now Arsenal are playing good football and players want to come and play for Arsenal, if you win Champions Leagues, more players and better players will want to play for your club, and then you guys can get up to those.
That's not how it's worked for Real Madrid. That's not how it's worked for Real Madrid.
Talking about Real Madrid started at some point. We all started at some point.
Real Madrid has been about, for the longest of times, buying the best players in the world. Who's the best player? It's Gareth Bale. Alright, cool. We'll take him. We'll pay whatever money. Ronaldo, we'll take him. We'll pay whatever money. Even when they buy the youngsters in the world, they buy the best young players in the world. Endrick, Chelsea wanted him. No, he's coming. Vinny, we'll have him. That's what they do. They always get the best players.
Real Madrid wasn't always rich. We make it seem like they've always been rich. You know, they've all started from somewhere.
Yeah, like I said, the point. I think they have their dynasty or whatever links to the royal family in Spain. This is a rich club, it's
the same with like Barcelona.
Yeah, so those are the two biggest clubs there. But bro, there's a reason why they've been going head to head and why Real Madrid is now pulling away. Because one, finances. Barcelona have done what they've done and they've handled it poorly. But then two, the best players are going to Real Madrid. Like, I agree with Raf. One, it's a good signing for Kylian, obviously, because he's the best player in the world going to the best club. That's a no-brainer. Number two, for Real Madrid, Obviously, they get him on a free. They might have to pay a crazy signing on bonus, but now they don't have to pay PSG whatever fee they were going to ask. And then free for football, yeah, I think it's great.
I love it. And
I
I think with what you said about Kobe, I've seen like a lot of the rhetoric online that he's going to be viewed like when KD went to Golden State.
It's worse than that.
Whatever. Like, I think what people need to stop doing is comparing sports, because football is football, and in football, Real Madrid have always had the Galacticos. When you think about when they had
Figo.
Zidane, Figo was hella unnecessary, but he did it. Zidane, Robinho, Raul. There's so many players that
Carlos.
Exactly. There's so many players that have gone to Real Madrid, and you could say, do you know what? Maybe if they went to Atletico Madrid or they went to Juve or Roma or whatever, they could have done their thing there and become like a folk hero like Totti. You know what I mean? Players that have denied Real Madrid and said, nope, I'm gonna stay at this club, try to do something. There are players that have done that. And
even Bellingham. Does that mean that Bellingham shouldn't have gone to Real Madrid? Like,
Exactly.
Bellingham going to Real Madrid has taken him
Yeah.
to another level quicker than it would have done if he had gone. Bellingham is. There are shouts about him winning the Ballon d'Or. That wouldn't have
because you
happened
play
if
for
he
Real
went.
Madrid, though.
Yeah, exactly.
and he wouldn't have won the trophy
which is
if he
exactly
wasn't
what
at Real
Mbappe
Madrid.
wants as well.
I get that. When Bellingham went to Real Madrid, he wasn't the best player in the world. He was an upcoming great footballer that could have become one of the best players in the world. He went from Dortmund to Real Madrid, which was a great move for him. Mbappe, without even going to Real Madrid, there's shouts that he's the best player in the world. I say he's the best player in the world, but I don't know what you guys think. So me saying he's the best player in the world and then going to the best club in the world, I just feel like it's a great move. Don't get me wrong. I know he wants to play, and I know it's a great move for Real Madrid and for him. But in terms of it's hard because if I was a footballer, I'm not even going to count. I'll probably do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But I just feel like if you want to be the best player in the world, and you want to prove it on the main stage, maybe go a different route and then just
You know where the main stage is? Do you know where
At
the
the
main
Champions
stage is?
League.
The main stage is Bernabeu.
Yeah.
Bernabeu, Champions League final. All those fans
I mean, you don't play
following
the
you.
you at the Bernabeu, but yeah.
no, but it's just,
No, but I'm saying you play your fair enough. You play your knockout games at the Bernabeu,
Yeah.
and then you get to the final and you've got those Real Madrid fans cheering your name and you
Yeah.
celebrate
Bro,
in front of
sure
them.
is.
That is the main stage. It doesn't get better.
They've
than
got
that.
And
15
it is.
Champions Leagues. They're not gonna forget you're Mbappe.
Of
like,
course not.
But it's just like you're just a bunch. You're part of that Real Madrid legacy.
No, but he's
no,
already.
no, but
but
yeah,
he
he
joined.
said it is.
Wait, go on.
No, he is
No,
because if you're gonna be another Real Madrid great, just like Ronaldo, just like Figo.
Let me tell you something.
Figo.
He's
No,
putting in
Raul.
great names, though.
Yeah, great names, but be that somebody for a different club and be a legend at a different club.
I'm gonna let Mid speak.
Let
Then
me tell you something, yeah.
Go on, bro.
This is crazy.
It's crazy.
This is crazy.
Let me tell you something, yeah. So I get what you're saying, and I'm gonna rewind to for like 10 minutes ago when you're saying everyone has to start from somewhere and whatnot. First of all, he grew up a Real Madrid fan, and for players, and I'm not even gonna lie, even for myself, whatever. When I wanted to be a footballer, there are certain teams when they call, you don't say no. There are certain teams when you put on that white
Boss
strip of Real
calls were
Madrid,
made.
that white strip of Real Madrid means something. Not only in La Liga, but when you're talking about Champions League, this is heritage, bro. We're seeing players, Santiago Bernabeu, as in the player the stadium is named after. You're seeing players like Puskas, players like I was gonna sort of go on to the first Brit, Laurie, whatever his name is, Figo, Raul. You're seeing all of these players when you're growing up and saying, you know what, I want to be like them.
Bro,
There's so
CR7's in his comments and that.
Bro,
saying I
there's-
can't wait to watch you play.
I get what
there's
you
so much
Nah.
involved in it.
to play
come on.
to play
I
devil's
get what you're
advocate
saying,
because
but it's just
Wait,
like
Laurie
go on.
Cunningham, that was his name.
yeah, there is another side of things that it's an easy route. That's what you're going on. It's not easy, but it's an easier route than going to a club like Arsenal or to somewhere where it's not as easy. However, it's like okay, Mbappe is already at this level. You said he's the best player in the world. How does Mbappe get to the next level? It's the same for
gotta
Bellingham.
win the
You maybe
Champions
wasn't Bellingham wasn't the best player in the world when he was at Dortmund, but it's taken him to another level. For Mbappe to go to the next level from PSG, if you want to go up to another level, Real Madrid is the clear option, especially as Mid said, if you are already a fan of the club.
Yeah.
It's
Say, for example,
it means something ridiculous. Bro.
Like, say for example, let's live in a hypothetical world and Mbappe wasn't a Real Madrid fan growing up, yeah? I think the best move for him to prove that he's the best is to go to Real Madrid's rival, go to Barcelona and make them. Hold on.
You're not serious.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Because if you're truly the best player in the world, listen to what I'm saying. Hold on. I'm saying he's not a Real Madrid fan yet, so he doesn't have the dream of playing for Real Madrid, right? Let's say he was a PSG fan, right? But he wants to go to the next step. If he goes to Barcelona and becomes a Ballon d'Or winner there, wins the Champions League with them, do you know what I mean? Against this great Real Madrid team that's already there, that's solidified your legacy already.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Where is he gonna play at Barcelona?
And you can't do that by yourself.
No,
And you can't do it by yourself.
No.
You want to go to a club that matches your ambition, including the players as well.
Yeah, that's
so
what,
if
that's
you're
the
already,
point I was gonna make.
that's like saying that years ago Ronaldo should have left Real Madrid after winning one Champions League and gone back to Sporting or something like that, and improving himself there again. Because
where is he gonna play at Barcelona? Because they're selling the stadium and they're gonna have to be playing in the local park. What's going on here?
And no, Mike, what I was gonna say,
will go as well.
what I was gonna say, kind of in response to you, is, bro, football's a team sport. No matter how you try and paint it, bro, this ain't the man them playing in a Hackney cage. Like at the end of the day, we can't have the one baller who made it to academy go through and run through everybody. No, everybody's a competent top level professional, and you want to go and match that top level, those elites, like
and take them to another level.
And take it to another level, and you be part of that. Like, you know, I understand
where you taking Real Madrid to. They've already won it all, bro.
Consistency,
but they didn't win it all though.
And
they didn't win the Copa del Rey.
Come on, they can win it in their sleep if they really wanted to.
No,
they've
but
won
you say that
Champions
they-
League.
if they want to,
my point is that there's
15 times,
always.
they've won La Liga.
But they didn't win it.
They
But
didn't
bro,
win it.
but
They
look
didn't
what
win it.
Bernardo Silva went and did to them, bro. He absolutely smoked them. Like,
come on,
disrespect
man.
what Man City did to
Come
Real
on,
Madrid.
come
bro.
on.
My point
And
is
this
that-
year
What
they
I'm
got
saying
it back
is, what
in
I'm saying
blood.
is, what I'm saying
Back
is,
in blood.
to make Mbappe a Ballon d'Or winner or whatever, he needs to win a Champions League. He was unsuccessful at PSG, granted, right? And he doesn't care about my ratings. He's Mbappe. He doesn't. Who am I? But all I'm saying is that relax. But I'm just saying that it would mean more if you won a Champions League away from a team that not constantly, but the one below that, there's 15 Champions League and I think it's 7.
Yeah,
AC Milan, and then it's 6 with Liverpool or whatever. Look at the gap. If you win a Champions League with a team that maybe hasn't won a Champions League before, or it's only got 3 like Man United, even though I know it wouldn't come to Man United, but a team like that win them Champions Leagues and go up that way,
It will
mean more to them.
To you.
No, but it is.
I think it would hold a bigger weight than winning the Champions League with Real Madrid.
To you, though.
To you,
Yeah.
and this is
Not
what it
to
is.
me.
I get where you're coming from.
With a lot of football fans, and I can't lie to you, I'm guilty of this as well, because, you know, with certain players, they're like, imagine if you came to my club, and do you know what I mean? But a lot of football fans are obsessed with storylines.
Yeah.
Their own storylines, not the players' storylines.
You're
Because
right.
at the end of the day, when you retire, you want to look back on your career and be like, you know what? Not only have I won Champions League or whatever, but I've played for the Real Madrid, the Barcelona.
And was the main reason for why they won the
Exactly.
Champions
I was
League as
there
well.
in them teams. I was with the best of the best competing, and we were just
Yeah.
Bro,
I
you
just-
want those stories. I don't want to be like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sound. I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on this team by saying it. But like, I'm not Mbappe. I'm thinking, you know what? You know, I left PSG to go to flipping Leverkusen. And, you know, we didn't win a Champions League. I didn't get a Ballon d'Or. We won 1 or 2 leagues or whatever. But, you know, I really did something for the... Ain't nobody care about that.
Yeah.
You ain't even German, bro. So, like, it's one of these things where it's like,
I
you
hear you.
have to look
I
at
hear
it
you.
like that and be like,
Yeah.
when you're a player, you want to play for the best team in the world, winning the best tournaments, winning the competitions, winning your Ballon d'Or. You want that.
Would you say that, like, because we're gonna wrap up in a bit, but just to move away from Mbappe quickly, with what you said, you think Neymar made the bad choice that going to PSG? Then is that a bad choice? Because I feel like we all know Neymar was because he's not now anymore. Was one of the best players in the world, even at PSG, regardless. Even though he didn't win the Champions League with them or anything. We can't take away what he's done just because he ain't won the Champions League.
Okay, but
you know what I'm saying?
before the man them touch on it, but because I know Mids and Raf, obviously they know about the whole Neymar situation. I think Miz said he watched the documentary, but listen, you've just said it. He didn't win the Champions League, and you know Neymar there. No, at PSG.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't win it there at PSG, and you know that doesn't make it a bad move. But clearly, he didn't go there to achieve what he wanted to do. That fairy tale scenario that you've just built up, where you go to a club, you be the main man, you help them win all the titles, etc., etc. He didn't do that. Okay,
he
yes,
failed,
they won
yeah.
multiple titles in League 1, but bro, Look, people say if you win titles with League, or if you win a title with Real Madrid, or if you win a title with Bayern Munich, it's like losing your virginity to a prostitute.
But it's true though. That's what they're saying about. That's what they're saying about Harry Kane when you went to Bayern Munich.
And he didn't win it. So
But
it's
I'm
not.
no,
so
but I'm
it's not
saying
You know
that
what?
if he did, you would
If
say
you
that
look
oh,
at-
it doesn't really mean nothing. That's exactly what I'm saying.
if you
Although
look at-
it does mean
If
something.
he
Max.
did.
Why is it different
Max.
for Harry Kane? Why is it different for Neymar and not different for Mbappe going to lose his virginity, winning the Champions League with Real Madrid
Max.
after losing to them countless time in
The
in
best,
PSG?
the best players of all time played for the best clubs in the world, and they led those clubs to success. If Neymar wanted to be considered one of the best players of all time, he is a risk. Because what you're saying is a valid point. I'm not trying to even throw away your point, because Mbappe could do a risk by going to a club like Arsenal, taking them to a different level, and they win the treble. And then you look at Mbappe and be like, yeah, that's a great player.
Of all
I
time,
get it.
maybe.
But
That's
it's a
what I'm saying.
very,
Put your
very,
name in the bat,
it's a
do a
very,
different-
very
something
big
different.
risk, especially if you're not even a fan of the club. Neymar tried that risk and it didn't work.
Yeah.
The best, you look at Maradona, Messi, even Ronaldinho went to Barcelona and changed Barcelona. Ronaldo, the best players go to the best clubs
and
in
You
the world.
said,
And even
I've heard
that-
you say, one second, I'm just going to say something. I've heard you say that Rooney is disrespected, right? And he's one of the best strikers that I've ever played. He never played for Real Madrid, but why? Why do we say he's one of the best strikers that ever lived? Because he still did it. He maybe did it at a different club. He didn't
Yes,
do it
I
at
hear
Real
it.
now-
Madrid.
But Rooney
now-
wanted to leave though. If Rooney came to Chelsea, that could have been
Yeah,
a different
he-
story
like,
for
he-
us.
he
Yes,
actually wanted
it's
to-
true.
he
If
didn't.
Real
But
Madrid
he never
went-
played for Real Madrid. He never played for Barcelona, but we
Yes.
still put him in his name.
Now
in the eyes as one of the
imagine,
best strikers ever.
the different level Rooney could have gone to if he did go to another club like Real Madrid or Barca or
plays
wherever.
over Real
He could have
Madrid,
gone
man.
to another
Should
level.
have come to Chelsea.
I can't lie. You know, no, I'll say it off cam.
It's all. It's,
He's not one of the best strikers ever.
That's ever lived.
What, Rooney?
yeah, well, one of the best Premier League strikers of all
Okay,
all
okay.
time.
Yeah, okay.
But it's all ifs and buts. But if someone
mad.
like, if someone,
Okay.
it's like, for
Well, I'm not comparing
example,
them to R9, man. Like,
Yeah,
if-
there's levels and there's levels.
if Kane a few years ago went to Barca, Real Madrid, it could have been a different story for Kane, a much better story for him. But he waited for longer than he should have, because he can't take Tottenham to Champions League by himself.
he did. And he just lost.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he didn't do it.
So wait, so you're telling me, hold on. I love this point.
Go for
So
it.
if Harry
go.
Kane won the Champions League that year against Liverpool, would that have mean more than if Mbappe wins the Champions League with Real Madrid?
Once, yeah, on one.
I mean,
but,
yeah,
But my
longevity
point
matters,
is, it's
though.
a huge risk, and
But
the
and
history
you can see
tells
it
you
weighs
that
more.
that history
Yeah, history
doesn't
tells you
work.
it doesn't work.
It didn't work with Neymar. It didn't work. Kane didn't. He couldn't do much at Tottenham.
It didn't even work with Totti.
That's what I'm saying.
All those
yeah,
times where
with
the guy
Totti
was
as
one
well.
of the best players in the world at that moment in time, and Real Madrid were calling season after season. He said, "No, I'm staying in Roma."
Yeah.
If
Roma had only won 3
Gerrard
league
went to Real
titles.
Madrid, Gerrard, he had a great career. Don't get me wrong, but imagine the next level Gerrard would have went to if he went to a club like
No.
Real Madrid.
And also, it's not even a guarantee that if he goes to Madrid, he's going to succeed. Because we've seen a lot of players go to Madrid.
Succeed, man.
No,
Stop the cap.
I'm just saying,
What these
you
guys
should
are
do
saying
that.
is true. Like, you know, you take that quote unquote guaranteed risk. Yeah, Neymar took it. It didn't work out. That was more of a bigger risk because
Yeah.
PSG hadn't done it before, and you know, new teams don't often win the Champions League. But look at Kane. He's gone to Bayern Munich. He hasn't won a single trophy, bro. Not even their community equivalent to Community Shield he won. So sometimes that risk doesn't pay off. If you're gonna take that risk, Real Madrid is where you take that risk.
And like I said, Real Madrid is not a guarantee. Kaká, after winning the Ballon d'Or, went to Real Madrid. It didn't really pan out for him. You've got someone
James
like
Rodriguez.
James Rodriguez went there. It didn't really work out for him. There's a lot of players that have gone there at the top of their careers, even like Kaká, who's won ultimately the best individual prize you can in football, going to Real Madrid and it's not quite working out.
Yeah.
Eto'o was at Real Madrid. It didn't work out. Robinho was at Real Madrid, especially as a young starlet. Did not work out.
Yeah,
I
you
hear
talk
you.
about you talk
I
about
hear
you
you.
talk
Bro,
about
see,
Bellingham,
I
and
hear
you know,
you.
look his boy Odegaard. He went there 2 years younger than Bellingham.
Yeah.
Bro, man was
He didn't
getting
really get a
loaned out
look
like
in,
a
though. He didn't really
scat,
get a
man.
look in, yeah, man. He didn't really get a look in,
But it made him who he is today.
Hello guys, I promise, man, he's good. Hear me out.
literally, man. Hey, that's a point.
Nah, anyways, guys, let us know in the comments. Am I being too harsh on Mbappe, or does he actually need to do better? Not better, but maybe something different to what players have done previously before in their careers. I just feel like he can establish his name in football by not going to Real Madrid and doing something different. But hey, who am I? I'm just a guy that does a podcast in London. So anyways, let us know what you want to see in the future in the comments below. Let us know if you agree with me or you agree with the rest of the panel. And follow us on Twitter, on Instagram, on, what am I forgetting?
TikTok.
TikTok. And Raf?
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Peace.